Is this crooked? It's like, is the outfit really necessary? It's really not, but at the same time, it kind of is. Could be finished off. It could be worse. I could be sitting here with a purse, which I kind of am, but it doesn't fit over there, so I can't put it there. So anyway, you guys, we're doing data work on this channel today in the form of a tier list. I'm going to go through all of the biggest trends or fashion trends of 2024, and we're going to rank them in my version of a tier list. I have not done a tier list in literally so long, so I think this could be fun. And the way I have my tier list set up, let's go through each section, okay? For our S tier, which is our supreme tier, top tier, whatever, we have Holding Space, which was one of the most, the best moments of the year pop culturally. This is especially reserved for those trends, just in that moment in the interview when you're like, wow, that's so beautiful, I didn't know that was happening. And next up, second best, we have Fuck It, I Love You, which is Lana Del Rey song, and it's like, you know what, like, despite everything, I love you. And we have Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo beef, and that's old beef, don't get me wrong. It's the part that's crazy about it is that there's no beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no confirmation of anything. It kind of just fizzled out, but they were so obsessed with each other. So that's how I think of it in trends world, where I'm like, maybe I loved you so much at a certain point, or everybody else loves you, and I'm lukewarm, whatever, but we've parted ways a little bit, whatever. There's a rift, but like not a mega rift. Next up, we have backflips, because it's like the people who do backflips, it's like, we get it, you can backflip, love it. Like, I really do love a backflip, but am I sick of seeing a backflip? Maybe. Then we have Fragile Op, which was another great pop culture moment where Drake was on stream and he called Steve Lacy his Fragile Op, and I was like, I like that term. And so it's not like a complete op. It's just like you're sensitive. You're a sensitive subject, maybe. And then last, we have the trends that were cursed by an Etsy witch, which is self-explanatory, but like, not meaning that I like hate them. You guys know, it's really hard for me to say like I hate a trend, but the ones that I'm least interested in are gonna go at the bottom, okay? Let's start with frye boots. That was a pretty big trend, I think, this year, and everyone was looking for frye boots. There were frye boot controversies. In 2022, I found a pair of frye boots on eBay. Ordered them. I have a wider calf, okay? So I get the boots, they don't really fit me. I tried stretching them out, got the spray, whatever. They stretched out a little bit, then I didn't wear them through the winter, and then they went back to their normal form. So I'm a little bit bitter over frye boots. However, I do know that they make, I think, a wide leg version of them. So let's just put it this way. I would try the wide leg version. However, I'm not like itching and scratching at my skin to try them. And so like, I love seeing them styled on other people. Is it like top tier for me? Maybe not, but back in 2022, it probably would have been in Holding Space. I think I've just fallen out of obsession with them because of all of that, with my own controversy. I kind of actually think that sounds a lot like Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo beef. I'm trying to be as brutal as I can be, because the thing about frye boots, they go with everything. They're very cute, but for me and my wardrobe, they're going in right above the middle, okay? Okay, one that I'm going to get giddy about are bloomers, and that is definitely going in my top tier Holding Space. And that is because the bloomer trend really ignited something in me. Not only childlike, but that cutesy feel to my outfits. I feel like it helped me branch out in that way, and also in shorts. And without bloomers and styling bloomers with tights, I wouldn't love the shorts with tights thing so much, okay? So I feel like it got me to where I needed to be also, and in the summertime, it's a fun take on shorts, you know? And Charlie Beads, let me say, also really did it for me. I feel like I've felt very inspired by Charlie Beads as a brand, but especially their bloomers, I think they're cute, and their customers style them so cute that I get a lot of inspiration. So that right there lands them in Holding Space. Okay, so what about capris? Where would you guys put capris on this? Because for me, I like a capri, I really do, and I have different renditions of capris. Like, I have some that stop right before the ankle, some that stop like mid-calf, and then some that stop at my knee. And here's my thing is, it depends on the length of the capri. I like a capri, I've realized, that is either half calf or longer. I don't love the capris that go to my knees specifically, and just in general, because capris are already kind of like, I feel like with a capri, you kind of need to style them with some sort of like delicate shoe, like an open toe or a sandal or a flip-flop, whatever it is. And within that, I think that they just look better when the capris are a little bit longer. Again, in my wardrobe and on me, so I like them, and I'm still going to wear them definitely, because they're also so practical in the spring and summer, like when you don't necessarily want to wear a short, but you don't want to wear a pant, or you can't wear a pant, whatever. I feel like they're really great for that. And so this has conditions. So conditionally, it's going to go in backflips, because again, I'm not like fully 100%. I love capris, and I'll always love capris. Okay, tenniscore, which that wasn't really a huge thing. That was definitely more so something that was in my head, made up in my head after watching the challengers. I like made a whole reel on it. I was like, yes, this is gonna be a thing. And it was like for a little bit, and I think what fed my delusions is that during that time, remember I went to Target and they had like that whole like pickleball tennis kind of setup there, and I went and tried on things and I was like, oh my, maybe I was on something last week when I just like, that doesn't work like that. But however, it's something that I really like, and I bet you the next time I watch challengers, I'm gonna be re-inspired by that to like do that. Also, with this tennis court trend and challengers trend, I could also put like the challengers t-shirt within this, which I still really like. At first I was like, okay, but really I was just jealous because I couldn't find it to buy, like the actual version. Like I wanted like the specific one that Zendaya was wearing, the way it draped and everything. Like I loved that and I couldn't find it anywhere. And so, you know what, I'm putting this in F that I love you, because no matter that it didn't stick, I still love you. Okay, leopard pants. I love leopard anything. I love cheetah anything. I always will. And I've tried on one pair of leopard pants and I didn't love the way that they looked, like, because the ones that I'm talking about, they're kind of like that straight leg to baggy kind of vibe, and I love seeing them styled in other people. It didn't really work for me, and I just know that I probably wouldn't wear them as much. Like when I reach for pants, I kind of reach for like a plain pant, to be honest, and I like patterns and everything everywhere else, and so I like that. But I never was like super passionately in love with it. I don't know if they were ever in my wish lists. I'm not sure. However, I'm going to put them in Taylor Swift or Olivia Rodrigo, because neither here nor there. And then on the other side of the spectrum, something that I do care that I don't have are the Miu Miu sneakers. I still love those. I think they're the New Balance Miu Miu sneakers, actually. They're collab, and I love how they look with the mixed matched laces, and I do yearn for them. And even if they're like overdone in a way, not overdone, because things of that stature, like they can't really be on the level of a Samba because they're so, with DHgate, they could. They're a little bit more inaccessible than a Samba, you know what I mean, because of the price point. And so even though I see them constantly on my feed by the bloggers that I follow, I'm gonna still say I love them, so it also is going in F that I love you. Red is a trend that obviously took the world by storm, okay? It was everywhere, it still is everywhere, and I have not gotten sick of it. And I actually think it's kind of crazy that I haven't gotten sick of it, because it is such a loud color that I think that was kind of within the conversation of red, is like, this is micro trend, this is not gonna last because it's just, people are gonna get bored of it. Whereas something like a pale yellow, it's more toned down and more muted, and so like, it's not as loud in your face as red. And I still love red, and I think a lot of other people still love red too, and I don't think it's necessarily overdone, because I don't think it can, like, it's a primary color, so like, hello, we're seeing red all the time anyway. I love it. I love red tights. I love red bags. I love red accents and things like that. Red lips, hello. Full red outfits, I'll still take that. Like, I love it. And it's not just because it's the Christmas season either. I love red in general, and so that is also going and holding space, because that has been one of my favorite trends of the past few years, or my favorite, I should say. Again, it's not really even a trend in my closet anymore at this point. It's just a part of it. And obviously I'm holding space for my tabbies. You know, I have been saying that a lot lately, and I think I'm speaking to concrete, because I'm like, I will never get sick of tabbies. I will never get sick of this. But that's how I feel in this moment. I'm very passionate about that, and however, that might change. Don't hold me to it, okay? But I am holding space for my tabbies. I won't get sick of them. I love seeing them on people. I love it when people stick like cigarettes in them, or forks or whatever. No, lip products in between like little toes. Brat green, another color, and aura vibe, whatever, that took the world by storm following the Brat album by Charli XCX, obviously. I actually saw a thing on my, hold on, let me find the screenshot. This is from Data But Make It Fashion on TikTok, and she said how green became the color of the year. Popularity of green, based on analysis I ran on about 2,000 online posts and Google search data, is that green spiked 230% in popularity following Brat's album drop. Big Charli XCX fan. I love anything she touches. So with that, I love Brat green, and if you would have told me before Brat green was a thing, I probably would have been absolutely no. Now I'm like, again, I don't have necessarily anything to back this up in my wardrobe. I just like it, and I think I'm going to leave it there. That is obviously going to go in holding space. Another very controversial thing, mesh ballet flats. Something that I've really liked from the jump. I love them, and I'm not a feet person. Like, I don't like looking at feet. I'm trying to grow up and get over that, but I still love a mesh flat, specifically like the Loeffler Randall ones, which were the ones that really sparked my interest in them at the jump, like this pale blue with the studs and things like that. So good to me. And so those are going in F It I Love You because, again, they're more controversial and I don't own them, so I can't really say that I love wearing them, but I do love them. Okay, I've already gone on my rampage also about bows and ribbons and how I am loyal. I'm a loyal girl. When I love something the way I've loved bows and ribbons, the way those changed my life and made everything, like, I actually think, I would argue, they've brought this sense of playfulness to fashion and in ways that I think it may be needed. Like, it's like very refreshing to me, and I think I love seeing everybody's different takes on it. I love how they've gone past fashion and into the household. Like, on my tree right now, I have that big ass bow, and I love that, and I love the spearheaders of the bow trends, such as Sandy Lang and Simone Rocha. Like, that's where my brain goes. I don't know. Okay, same with the Onitsuka Tigers, the sneakers, the Mexico, I think 66s or whatever. Those specifically I loved. Actually, did you just see they're coming out with a Mary Jane? Onitsuka Tigers to me, I'm like not sick of in the slightest. I actually would like kill for more colors. I have like 3 different pair and I love them. And that's one that I actually haven't seen any hate talk on. Like, again, going back to Sambas where people are like, I've seen them too much. I haven't heard that about Onitsuka Tigers, and that's something that I also respect. So these are also going in. Oh my god, I'm putting everything in holding space, but it's like, it's true, okay? This is hard for me. The Office Siren, this is one that I've really liked throughout the year, okay? And this is one that I've loved seeing on other people as well, even if I don't necessarily, like, if those outfits don't necessarily match my personal style. I love them, and I think it's very inspiring in different ways to wear things that are like, honestly, okay, I can't be like talking in a button up saying that I hate Office Siren, because I don't. However, certain sectors of it I could do without like constantly having on my Pinterest feed, but that's a different topic. I'm not as passionate as I am for other things, but I still really like it. And again, aspects of it I feel like are really important and key. Like, again, I'm also wearing trousers right now, so I think that that's where its home should be. Okay, this one was very thought-provoking for me. The Miu Miu glasses, because before I had them, I wanted them so badly, and now that I have some, I have the white, like I've showed you, they're so cute. But am I, like, do I wish I could see some other shapes of sunglasses and things like that? Maybe. That's not a definitive answer because I don't know how I feel on that. However, I feel like there's something brewing that could be even more fun. My heart goes to like a funky, fun, bigger glass, like a Loewe of sorts like this, or the Gucci big sun shades or whatever. And so that was kind of a stretch for me. However, I really love them. So I also am going to go, like, I'm not going to put them in backflips because I don't think that they're necessarily like, I'm not over them. No, I am going to put them on backflips because, again, I'm not over them, so it's not going to go in Fragile Op or anything because I have no hatred in my heart for them. I just hope to see other types of glasses coming into our realm. You know what I mean? The Moto boots, like specifically the Miu Miu Moto boots or the Steve Madden version of them or whatever. I have always really liked them. I have not ever tried to own them, and that is because I just, well, first of all, I'm very picky, like, or not picky, really, actually, my calves make me picky, have to be picky, and so I haven't tried them because I'm just like, whatever. Actually, I did try the Target pair on, and they didn't work, so this is a lie, maybe, but I also am just, like, not super interested in seeking them out, even, like, the short versions or of anything like that. I just don't know how I would style them personally with the stuff that I wear. I think they're going in backflips, yeah. Okay, so this is kind of a 2-in-1, but you, like, know, like, the really small eyeglasses that are really tiny, and they kind of go within the Office Siren vibe, but just in general, I've never felt very passionate about those, specifically the square versions, or with that, the second one being like rimless glasses. I tried that and I hate that, and I've tried loving them. I bought a pair, like, again, cheap on like I Buy Direct when I could get like buy one, get one. And so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna try them because I'm curious about them. Ended up just disliking them. So this is actually, I think, going to go in Cursed by Etsy Witch. I love a barrel jean. I own 2 different pairs of barrel jeans and I love them both. I have a Free People pair and I have a Gap pair. The Gap pair I wear, honestly, I've been wearing them almost every other day at this point because they're kind of like more slight. They're not super out there. I'm just also here nor there, like, I wouldn't probably buy another pair for my wardrobe. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good with the 2. And so that is going in backflips just because they don't, like, they really excited me at first, but the spark kind of wore off. So bag charms, obviously love adding fun to your, it's so easy and it's also really inexpensive if you want it to be. That is also going in F It I Love You, and just because again, I find them really fun. Same with bubble hems, that is also going in F It I Love You, like that tier. Like, I actually could put it in holding space. It's probably in between the 2 of those because I love bubble hems. I love seeing them on everyone. I love any length of it. I love the volume that it gives and the fun and funk. So yeah. And then something that is actually on my list right now is this has been on my list, and I've found some throughout the years, like faux fur coats, but I want to find like a vintage one. I saw this woman at the zoo the other day, and she was wearing the most gorgeous long brown fur coat. It's vintage. I just knew it, and it was beautifully stunning. And I literally was taking pictures with my eyes. I was just like, this is the most gorgeous coat. I need to find this, because it was like floor length. It was so epic, but it wasn't too fluffy or out there or anything. And so I am putting this in. I mean, it's not gonna go like, because I don't have it, so I don't know how it would go like fur coats in general. I have like little like, I have like smaller ones, you know what I mean, like the short ones, but they're not, I wouldn't call them like fur banging coats, you know? So I'm gonna go Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo, because I really like them and I'm looking for one, and once I get one that I like, it'll probably go back into holding space. But that's like my tier list. I think this is where we're at right now, and it seems pretty accurate, right? I feel like I was being brutal. Was I being brutal enough, you guys? I don't know. Let me know if you would change anything that I have here, because I don't know. Like, again, I was trying to keep it more so like in my head, in my closet. You know, it's really hard with these things. And again, if I had like a storage unit, you know how like Kim Kardashian has a storage unit, I wouldn't be so like particular. Okay, I would try anything. That's probably why I don't have a storage unit, because I need that. I need closet space limitations, you know? Anyway, so thank you for watching. This was fun. I don't do tier lists. Let me know if you would like more tier lists of sorts. But I'll talk to you guys next time. Subscribe if you would like to. I would love to have you here. And yeah, I don't know if I think I'm going to have maybe one more fashion video of the year. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that Vlogmas is coming to an end, because I think I usually stop it the week of Christmas. So this is like probably my last week of it, just because it gets crazy the week of Christmas over here. So thank you for being here and watching all of my Vlogmas videos, or just videos every other day on this channel. I loved hanging out with you, and I love you so much. Have the best day. Also, if you're not a vlog watcher, I hope you have the best holiday season and end of the year and New Year's, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!